Welcome back to Politics Usual, episode 98. We kind of back. Ronnie's back, but we got no Joe. Joe decided he wanted to be a pillar of his community and shit.
Ted
Old
Lasso.
positive male role model ass nigga, giving the kids somebody they can look up to, a
Out here
trustworthy
impacting
adult.
lives.
Fuck is wrong? Fuck wrong with this nigga?
We off that. Like we off that being role models. They gotta get it out the mud like we had to.
Man, I only say this because somebody was talking about on Twitter the other day. Um, it's amazing how like your friends will roast you for the most mundane, like male friends will roast you for the most mundane.
Like having an umbrella.
Anything. Like some nigga said he got called like a secretary or some shit for organizing the trip.
Oh, researcher ass nigga.
Yeah, like you can't do nothing around niggas, or you gonna get they gonna start talking shit about you. Anyways, man, how was everybody's week?
Once again, glad it's over.
This nigga Ronnie worked inside of a fucking pencil and shit.
Yeah, like I won't say too much because like people might get to narrow it down. But I literally work in a pencil. And AJ and the rest of the group that I was stripping, that's how I dropped the picture. And it was like, nigga, you really work in a pencil? I was like, yes. My office is the corner edge of a pencil.
Yeah, I was really trying to figure out like how the fuck you even are in that space because I'm like from the picture it don't look like it's much square footage in that bitch at all. So I was just like,
it's pretty big. It's pretty big. But yeah, I work inside of a pencil. Yeah.
Hey, the best part was that fucking Xbox holding up that goddamn Windows.
360.
That's probably all they good for because they probably got the rare rings of death. So
yeah.
I actually still got my old 360 sitting in a box somewhere.
Cause like for real, I shit you not, like my first day, like I asked my boss, I was like, so like can I move these? And and she was like, okay, funny story. So those are there to hold up the phone board because your office window is the only exit out of the building in case we have an emergency. I was like, oh, okay, all right.
I'm assuming it's high enough up, so can't nobody else just kick that motherfucker in and come in the office.
Yeah, it's nobody else is reaching there. Yeah. And my side of the building is like only accessible by like staff elevators. So
all right. Well, yeah. I was about to say something. Ronnie. You see Ronnie's wilding again with the Jalen Hurts MVP talk.
We locked in.
It's a preseason game against the Jets, man.
I told y'all. 6 for 6, 85 yards, 1 touchdown.
6 for 6. You sounded like Skip Bayless right now.
I mean, he went 6 for 6. I mean, he went. Perfect QB rating.
This nigga, man. Fee, how you doing, man?
Huh?
How are you doing?
Oh man, hey man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The Huntsville nurses at the VA got a 30% raise. Like, or one area got a 38% raise. They're doing this thing around. The government just passed a bill to make VA hospitals more competitive with the outside community. So they talking about we in the Birmingham VA expect to get between the 25-30% raise. So that'll be
Oh, you won't be able to talk about me being rich no more.
That'll be lovely when that happens because it's already coming down the pipeline.
Yeah, you won't be able to talk about me being rich no more.
Nah, I still will talk about you being rich.
Oh no, I can do the calculations, brother. When you said 25-30%.
That's not my salary though. Well, that's I'm on a contract. You got to remember that.
Oh, okay.
Because
I was about to say I did those calculations.
I was just about to say how much longer.
My stomach started hurting. Yeah.
Well,
oh yeah, nah.
You like a month.
Oh nah, you'll be making a good deal more than me, brother. Won't be able to talk about me no more. But anyways, yeah, my week was
it's a good week, bro.
My week was random. I keep having to fix shit that isn't broken. I used to always wonder why developers like change shit for no reason. What's good, Blair? And then
Good evening.
I found my boss is one of those people. I want to change this. I'm like, why? It adds 3 seconds to the input. If we change it, it could add over a minute to our loading time and could potentially break this really complex thing. Like, why don't we just leave it where it is? And then my manager is off this week. One of the new people, black woman, was like, if we keep on like making these little minor fixes that don't impact things while adding stuff for AJ to build, it's never going to get done. I said, yeah. So in my one-on-one, I am asking them to hire me an associate to handle all of my administrative stuff. Well, not for me, but for me. Because like, nigga, I be having to take notes on call. I don't want to do all that shit. If you want me, I'll build the shit all day, but I don't hire somebody else to keep up with that.
This secretary ass nigga.
Oh,
hey, the organization is not one of my strong suits.
Goddamn money penny face ass nigga.
All right. That's gonna be whoever gets hired, nigga. In this case, I'm him. Anyways, man, it's all right. We here, man. It's has there been any music to drop besides game?
So I only listened to one track, and the one track I listened to was out of this world, but the producer Danger Mouse, one half of Nora Sparkley and Black Thought.
Oh yeah, I see
an entire LP. And Black Thought is it? I mean, he's always in rare form, but he's really just like rapid fire on this one. Yeah. And Lee, I saw your tweets about Birmingham traffic. I'm gonna send one up for you.
What's a
Birmingham traffic is unrivaled.
Man,
hashtag Lee hates everything. Because why are you just randomly hating on Birmingham?
I gotta fight that traffic every day after work because I get off 4:30 now and I have to drive from downtown to fucking Pelham. And let me tell you, man, that's about a good 30 to 45 minutes out my day every day. Only take me 15 minutes to get there in the morning.
Oh yeah, because 65 South is.
Oh yeah, you can't go 459 because then you got to get on 280 to deal with them.
Can't go 31 because all them traffic lights, and
I just get on 65 and just suck it up and take my L, bro.
Yep. Yeah, that's yeah, nah, that shit is trash. I'm currently house hunting, and the number one place I got my eye on is like across the street from a light rail stop. So I was like, shit, I can get to work without using no fucking gas every damn day. But the way monkeypox and COVID set up, I don't know if I want to be relying upon public transportation.
Yeah, and I was gonna say like I often say this all the time in the group. Like I am used to regular crackheads. Like Denver crackheads are different. And I live like right on the cusp of a area that's like kind of nice, but isn't at the same time. So like it's some wild stops along my light rail stop and my bus stop. So I haven't really gone yet. I mean, I'm probably gonna do it when it starts snowing. But like for instance, every time I pass by like the same bus stop, the same time of the day, this is lady like just with her titty out, just showing it to like multiple people. Like just and she just there and she's letting people just come like shake her titty, like nothing else. They just come shake her titty and then walk off. So that's the type of like people I interact with. Like I'm used to like regular crackheads, not like an albino crackhead in a throwback Terrell Davis jersey, like dancing in the middle of the street. Like it's stuff like it's outside my element. So I gotta hype myself up to start riding the light rail.
Yeah, that like I thought about. I was like, yo, I don't know, because I can go to whatever office I want to, but it's like, man, if however much a month it is for the light rail, that's less parking, less gas, in and out. But then, like, if it's raining,
yeah,
if it's cold,
but there's no excuse for like every major city not to have like a form of like public transportation that is dependable, bro.
Yeah, like the one thing I will say that I hate about like Charlotte's light rail is it only runs in like one direction. So it goes from like northeast to southwest and vice versa. So I live southeast.
Mm-hmm.
So it would take me longer to get to a light rail stop to go into work than it would take me to get to work.
Oh yeah, that's trash.
So it's like I would have to get up extra early, drive over there, use the same amount of gas just to hop on and avoid paying for parking, and that's not really worth it. So when I seen this place, they just dropped the price on it. It's been on like 3 months. I was like, yeah, right across from the light rail too. Yeah, your boy you might be on it popping.
Oh, but Ronnie, what I was about to say to you about that shit sound like Buckhead in Atlanta. Like when you go into that area, like you'll be like you'll ride through some hoods, then you see all the rich folks, and then you down the street, you back in the hood again. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I live like a mile away from Denver. It's like Martin Luther King Boulevard, and it's like multicolored like condos, but like across the street is like trap houses. So it's such an odd place.
Yeah, that's one of the wild things about like Charlotte is you can tell like right where the gentrification stops.
Right.
So like if you going up, I think it's 74. If you're going up 74, like coming into downtown from 85, there's like it's like hood, standalone Foot Locker, hood. Like it's just really it's a random ass standalone Foot Locker. I don't know if it's still there,
bro. Who the fuck has? Come on, man.
I've seen a standalone Foot Locker twice in my life. Once here and once up the street from where I lived in Atlanta.
Yeah, just
man, I ain't seen a standalone Foot Locker since I watched The Wire, bro.
Dog, I was like, I didn't even know they made them. That's like when I moved to the South and found out they had like Chick-fil-A's, because like back in the day in Ohio, the only place you saw Chick-fil-A was in the mall. I was like, oh damn, these is more than like, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I never saw a standalone Chick-fil-A, and it's like you go from seeing that and then boom, gentrified. It's like a line where they just started gentrifying, and that's that. This is amazing. I was riding with my aunt and uncle. They were like, yeah, the first time I seen this shit, like usually it's a gradual thing. Nah, it's like a hard stop. Like it don't like gradually go from nice to worse. It's like, oh yeah, you was in the hood. Now you where they started gentrifying. Lee said traffic ruined my day, so it's up with the whole city. That's reasonable. Also, if you're in the Alabama area, Lee's first stage play, Fresh Air, it's been greenlit. He's casting for it. If I don't get the lead role, I'm dissing Lee. I'm totally kidding. I don't even know how to act like I'm not irritated by other humans. Yeah, check that out. It's premiering in February.
Hey, please let me know where that's gonna be at so I can
it's gonna be
make my way to that. I know we're in Huntsville, bro. I need to know.
I think it's at the Lee. Where is it? Is it at the Ritz?
Man, just let me know in February so I can make.
But
sure
yeah,
I
think mad niggas from Twitter is like, I know me and Chuck supposed to be meeting to go to it, so I think that's gonna be like a whole crew thing. Oh, speaking of, Chuck just asked to get on. Let me send him the link.
All right. Oh, I feel like it's preseason. I feel like man, got some text to get off.
I thought it was
nah, they playing.
I don't think so, but the street saying Darnold is, of course. I mean, this comes as no surprise, but the street saying Darnold's sticking it up and count. So,
oh yeah, Darnold like threw an egregious pick earlier. Someone said he's building great chemistry with C.J. Henderson.
Bro, I laughed out loud when I saw that. I was like, wait. I did.
Oh, they play tomorrow at 12. Damn.
But yeah, he might be QB3 going into the fall.
He might be applying for jobs to work with me.
Yeah, he might.
After the preseason.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ritz Theater in Tuscumbia, Alabama. February 9th.
February 9th, cool. We'll make sure I'm off around that time so I can come check it out.
Yeah, we all got pull up to show like mad hate, like it's on.
I thought you were about to say mad love. This nigga said we gotta show it. Oh my god.
So there's been a long running joke / threat from me and Charles to Lee, where we, because I think Fresh Air was originally like he had it as a short film, and we said we wanted to reenact one of the Jay and Dame scenes from State Property, me and Chuck. Joe Hova said Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen the same person.
I mean,
Sam Darnold and Zach Wilson might be the same person.
yeah.
Like Josh Rosen, like they was right about him, but for the wrong reasons. It was like, nah, this motherfucker too smart. He don't love football enough.
Yeah.
Like he rich. He could go do other things if he would. That's why I ain't like him. He asked too many questions. Like it was the same shit about Myron Rowe. They was like, I don't know about that one.
It was
wants
like
to be a surgeon.
You are a Rhodes Scholar. Like, why would you want to, like you know the effects of CTE? Why would you want to play in the NFL?
Like I can't believe I would. And you're a neurosurgeon.
Yes, you
Like,
are a neurosurgeon.
You literally operate on brains. Why are you trying to go get in car crashes every Sunday afternoon for 16 weeks?
That man played like what, 2 seasons? Like, nah, I'm good.
Did he play? I know he was on rosters.
I mean, I know like his rookie season, he played because he was like a 2nd round pick, I think. So I know his rookie season he actually played, but I think after that he was like, yeah, let me go like change the world in a different way.
Yeah, no, he never appeared in a regular season game.
Oh, damn. Well,
not for the Titans. Yeah, so I don't think he ever appeared in a regular season game. Like, nigga, that really should just tell you everything you know about football. They like, yo, niggas is smart and ask questions and got other options. We don't like that. We don't want you around here. We need you all in on this.
Like, think about with the 49ers when they had like 3 like super good linebackers. It was like Patrick Willis. Then it was it was like they had the white linebacker behind him, and he was like 25, and Patrick Willis retired. Then that dude was like, I'm retiring too. He was like supposed to be the next. Luke Kuechly left the game.
I mean, to be fair, that nigga had like 87 concussions.
Oh, well, yeah, but I mean, he could have went out like Troy Aikman. He still had some go left. I ain't mad at him, but it's mostly those people who I would assume, though, a Luke Kuechly and the linebacker from the 49ers come from an affluent background, and they can just, I'm just not going to play football anymore and just walk away from the game.
Andrew Luck.
Yeah, that nigga went to Stanford.
Andrew Luck was like,
y'all had me playing with a rib in my kidney.
I have an architecture degree from Stanford. I have nothing to gain from this anymore. Like,
my
Andrew
father
Luck
was in
like,
the NFL.
Yeah. Like, Andrew Luck's dad is an executive for the Dallas Cowboys, and also I think he's like I don't think he's like the Big 12 commissioner now, but he has like a job with like the Big 12. Like, he has nothing to gain from this.
Nothing. Like nothing. Like why risk CTE? Like the man played with a lacerated spleen or some shit. And niggas was questioning his toughness, talking about he left the Colts high and dry. Nigga, no, he didn't. The Colts got lucky even getting his ass. You come off Peyton Manning, then you turn around and you looking at Andrew Luck.
The Colts got Andrew Luck high and dry. How you had that man all them years and don't get him no type of line?
None. Just go get him a tackle.
Yeah,
they would put turnstiles out there to protect Andrew Luck. The Colts fans were pissed he retired.
Bro, it was rough out there for Andrew Luck for the longest.
His left tackle was lining up and going, ole.
like this man was getting tore up. Like,
he was doing unbelievable shit out there too. That's the cold part.
Yeah.
Like that comeback versus Kansas City, man.
Like, if I do anything that winds up with one of my ribs into an internal organ, I'm not doing that again. I don't care what it is. It's a heroin. I don't ever want to experience that again. Like, if I'm on a roller coaster or some freak accident, I'm never riding a roller coaster again. That just is what it is. If I make a left turn and that happens, I'll probably never, and I get hit, I'll probably never make a left turn again in my life. I'll find a way to get home with right turns. God damn it. Like, that's fucking absurd. And people got the nerve to question that man's toughness.
Nah.
I do miss the the Civil War and the Union Andrew Luck account.
Oh yeah,
You know, he got that neck beard. So after every game, someone will write a a Civil War-esque letter back home.
My dearest Meredith,
Dearest mother.
time is nigh. Yeah, that account was pretty damn funny, actually.
Did they delete that shit?
Probably so.
Like I hope they didn't, because that shit had some fucking golden tweet. It's like that and the fake J Electronica accounts are two of my favorites.
Bro, the J Electronica punchlines, like they got so good that I think J Elect was like, damn, I wish I would have thought of that, because there was a few there that was like
yeah, like when he retired, his dearest mother, Aquila's never felt more heavy. I have made the decision to holster my sidearm permanently. I shall battle no more. The decision is difficult, but as the hogs taught me, I must be true to myself. I am coming home to care for you in the farm, Andrew. The preseason game with the Bears. Dearest mother, we have heard rumblings that the Bears may be headed our way. I have ordered rations to be buried in the hopes they are not lured to our camp. I am still not drilling. The Sawbones feel I need more time to ensure I am battle ready for the actual campaign. Like, this is just incredible shit. Oh, where's his last regular season game? Dearest mother, tonight is our most important battle yet of this campaign. I know not the outcome, but our unit is prepared as possible for a clash under the shimmering stars. The 10C will be alive with excitement. The Titans will have their hands full on Sunday Night Football on NBC. The nigga tagged the Twitter account.
oh.
That's one of the greatest accounts of all time. And Fake Electronica tweeted something earlier. What did that nigga say? They call me J-Elect Cold as Steel, J-Elect Broken Seal, J-Elect the Serpent from Medusa Lucid Soldier Field. I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds like something J Electronica would say.
Oh.
All right, that was my best attempted stalling, waiting for Chuck to get on. Mr. Aloysius Stout, the one they wrapped.
The one they wrapped.
So Lee tweeted that he had all of his role. He had cast the first role, and I tweeted, I was like, "Yeah, I'm glad you cast me sight unseen. I appreciate the faith." And then this nigga Chuck put, "Yeah, I'm happy to be cast as Aloysius Stout, the one they rap about."
Yeah, he's gonna get us back for trolling one of these days.
Oh, absolutely. We have been trolling Lee for like 6 years now, 5 or 6 years, something like that.
Yeah,
like the payback's gonna
dedication.
Yeah. But Chuck, what's up, man? How you feeling?
Good, man. Chilling. Was off today. Just relaxed all day long. Was playing some Cyberpunk. I actually was playing that right before this. But yeah, it's good, man. I'm scouting the quarterback so I can see what the Panthers gonna be shopping for, in the next about 3-4 years. It's looking good, man. Zach Wilson looked like he might be on the market in the next year. Looking a little shaky out there. Malik Willis might, that rookie contract might wrap up without a deal. It's interesting. Panthers can be nice about 5 or 6 of them things, man.
Man, Baker might have y'all in the playoffs, man.
He really might. Come on now, you got Jalen Hurts MVP on there. Don't be throwing no shade at Baker in Carolina
because we locked in.
I mean,
best Oklahoma quarterback ever.
It was 7 niggas going to the playoffs. The NFC kind of trash. The Panthers could. I mean, that offensive line to there. Y'all not making it.
No. The offensive line is significantly upgraded. They picked up 2 free agents, and they drafted a couple people, and then the people from last year actually been
Yeah, like I
performing
think
pretty
what
good. So.
who was the left tackle last year? Christensen.
No, they should have put Christensen. They put Cam Irvin garbage ass out there.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that
he's
nigga
on
was in
garbage.
Cleveland, bro. I know that nigga dirty.
Super
I know that
garbage,
nigga.
bro.
I'm pretty sure he was there when we was on 16. That nigga like
No, he's guard. Like AJ saw what I was talking about. Like they was trying to convince us that man was a starter, and like he running with the 4s this year. He not even running with the 2s or the 3s.
Nah. Somebody from the Charlotte
Bro.
media like reported that he's running with the 4th string.
But we ain't even got 3 new tackles in front of you. How you on the 4s, dog? And he out there getting washed.
it's time to open up a car wash, bro.
Yeah, you go
Hang it up.
go see if you can franchise a Fat Burger. Like,
Hey, him
Yeah,
and
it's
Sam
time.
Darnold might have to go in, go in on a little something.
Man, how you coming to the camp knowing the playbook
And
Bruh.
still lose.
and losing to a nigga who was just rehabbing his shoulder a week before he got there?
dog, the funniest shit was when them niggas was walking into training camp. Him and Baker side by side. Everyone was like, "Yeah, go Baker, we love you." Ain't nobody say
Nothing.
give Sam like a like just a courtesy, like a pity, like, "Yeah, Sam, we like you too." Like nothing. Them niggas was happy to see Baker. Sam
Darnold
walking
said
right
in
next
his
to that nigga.
Darnold said in his interview after practice, he said, "I think I heard like one of them say something." I heard
Somebody
one
in the back
out there
said
for me.
Like he know what it is, man. They brought back Cam washed ass. They let PJ Walker started the game last season. Fucking they drafted Matt Corral, then they went and got like they doing everything to tell that nigga you not starting.
Yeah, man, PJ Walker still there too.
He is,
Man,
but
how
he
many
he the
quarterbacks
odd
do this-
man out, bro.
How many quarterbacks do this nigga? What's gonna gotta be 2 niggas leaving in?
Nah, they said they're
said
gonna do 3.
carry 3.
So PJ just the odd man out because Darnold's getting paid 18 M's, bro. They're not cutting him.
So now is a problem of like you got to keep Darnold, even though like I'm pretty sure PJ is performing better in camp. So you just got to keep Darnold because it's a money
Tepper's
thing.
fault. Like there was zero reason to exercise the 5th-year option on him
Not at
before
all.
he
There
played.
was no
like,
pressure.
none.
No pressure to do that.
Like none. You literally had free money last season to just say, "Hey, if this nigga asks, we can just cut bait." And if he's good, then he's good. Or if they
then
had
we can pay him.
Or if they had drafted a QB, then if he's trash, you let him walk. You got Justin Fields sitting right there. If he's good, you let somebody do what the Commanders just did for fucking Carson Wentz bum ass, and you got your rookie quarterback right there.
Nope. There it is.
Right.
But hey, man, it's enough about Sam Darnold, man. Baker Mayfield Hive out here. I'm gonna get my jersey on the way.
Oh no!
We getting real serious out here.
I'm gonna let you know.
Playoffs.
I'm shocked you didn't have a jersey like laying in wait for this moment.
I did consider it. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
I probably could have
forward.
I probably could have went up to the fan shop and got you one.
Hey, we might have to talk about that about 4 games into the season. So,
Oh yeah,
I'll hit you
you still got that Meteora?
oh yes. Wait, no, did I send it? No, I still got it. Yep.
Yeah, we swapped for that.
Yeah. Yes, sir. But yeah, we on our eyes forward. We ain't looking at that Sam Darnold 18 million. We got Baker Mayfield out there, Matt Corral in the trenches, getting it together. We're gonna be okay.
But I feel like there's something we might not. I mean, we haven't addressed. The fact that Matt Rule might not be him. I think that jump was like a little too soon for him.
I think the jump that was too soon was Joe Brady.
Yep. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
I think that they thought that bringing Joe Brady in would give them something that they didn't.
It's twofold because it's like, yes, in a way, the Matt Rule thing might have been too much. I like his philosophy as a head coach.
Mm-hmm.
I like what he's doing as far as like getting the potential out of players and coaching them up. But the mistake he made was trusting in Joe Brady because that was his decision. That wasn't the owner's decision.
Mm-hmm.
The staff that he came in was his decision, and he came in with all college staff. Like he didn't come in there with somebody that had NFL experience, and that was his mistake. He didn't have that like guiding light. And this year is completely different. Like they cut ties with all them folks. And Matt Rule was like, "Hey, I brought y'all up with me, but chopping block, you know, they on my head, so all y'all got to go. We got McAdoo in here, a whole bunch of assistants that the positional coaches have NFL head coach experience and stuff. So now that he has that, like even the practices seem different from the little bit of stuff that I get to see. I think that's what he needed to come in the door with, which that goes back to Tepper too. Cool that you want to go out for Matt Rule, but you shouldn't have given him that much power. You should have actually transitioned him into the role a little bit better than that.
Did he get like a 10-year contract or was a 6-year contract?
It was 6 year. Yeah, it was a lot of money thrown at him, a lot of faith with that lengthy contract. But I think he'll be fine. I think he's going to be good.
I mean, the beginning of last year,
Tepper put him in a shitty position with the quarterbacks, though.
Well, the beginning of last year, when Christian McCaffrey was on the field with Sam Darnold looked like that nigga at the beginning of last year.
He did.
Like
he started off playing pretty well. Yeah,
3-4, and then Christian McCaffrey got hurt, and that nigga Chuba Hubbard, he not it. Like that nigga couldn't do shit.
Yeah, I lied to you about that one, Chuck. My bad.
Oh no, he did better. But like first off, he's a rookie, and he was doing fine later in the year as he got more experience. But he got thrown in there well before he should have been. But it's because Christian McCaffrey is one of one, and you need multiple people to replace what he was doing on that field in the first place. So it's like you had to get in there, and he figured it out a little bit.
But how does it feel to have to rely on a Yakubian running back? That's why y'all never gonna go to glory, because y'all don't have the Asiatic man at running back.
You know what? We haven't really seen his potential because he was running behind paper mache offensive line, so it's okay.
Yeah,
he'll get his opportunity this year. But he's actually third on the depth chart now. So hopefully McCaffrey will stay healthy. We got, what's his name? The backup that was behind Henry at the Titans, Freeman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he's there. So if McCaffrey go down, we ain't completely dead in the water.
Donta
Freeman, yeah.
They need to go ahead.
Foreman,
something like that.
They need to go ahead and put McCaffrey on the pitch count. 20 touches a game.
They really should.
20 touches a game till playoffs, and then whatever. But 20 touches a game. We got some people that can run through the tackles, whatever. Like, you know, we'll feature you out there. We'll put you in the flats. We'll let you run routes, all that shit. Like, what I would have done. This is my NCAA football brain. When it was him and Curtis Samuel, I'd have had them niggas in like a wing tee. No bullshit.
Yeah. You can still do that with DJ Moore, to be completely honest, but I think we'll see some dual running back sets with him, Foreman, whatever his last name is, him and McCaffrey. And then, of course, McCaffrey lining up at wide receiver more often, too.
Blair says, should he get into the NFL this year? Shit, nigga, I don't know. I don't watch that shit.
For your sanity, no. I mean, never do it.
I think he in Ohio, right? Go and root for the Browns, man. Go and root for the national.
Nah. You don't want that. No. You don't want to put that pain in that I put in. You go to Pittsburgh, you go to Indy, you go to Cincinnati.
You don't want to go to Cincinnati neither. They curse too.
You can go to Cincinnati. It's a good window right now.
Joe Burrow looks like that dude, but it's Cincinnati.
Hey, man.
Dog, he's that
dude.
See,
I hadn't even considered that, because now, of course, I'm thinking Carson, whatchamacallit?
Carson Palmer.
Yeah, man. Let's not even But
no, you can go to the Bengals. You'll be all right.
Hey, listen, I want
you can ride through Burrow's contract at the very least, but don't go to the Browns, because like, how you gonna go from not being an NFL fan to being like, damn, nigga, y'all watch this every week, nigga?
Like, you enjoy this?
Don't come over here, bro.
Terrible. You don't want to do that,
bro. I don't. You know how many? Like the fact that we just had to give all this up to get Deshaun Watson when we could have drafted the nigga when he came out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Made
we
no
passed
sense.
on this nigga just to come back and get our head cracked like double time, bro.
Yeah.
And still might make a play for Jimmy G.
Just blowing money fast, bro. Rick Ross
no,
must be
Jimmy.
the GM.
Jimmy going to the Jets now. Y'all saw Wilson. Wilson
They
tried to
might-
put somebody
they
on
might-
skates.
They might let White Mike start.
No, they Joe Flacco over there too.
Oh, I forgot he's there.
Oh yeah, I forgot they have
And
Flacco.
they said Joe Flacco was already cooking in camp anyway. Like,
Yeah,
he
Mr.
looked way
Elite.
better than Zach Wilson. So
Oh, that's nasty.
I mean, but
That's
it make no
cold.
sense
Yeah,
to go
that's
get
nasty
Jimmy
work.
G. The Jets ain't going to the playoffs over there. Not in the AFC.
The Giants are probably the team that needs to go get Jimmy G.
If I'm the
Is-
Giants, I would, because Daniel Jones is not that guy.
I was just about to
Daniel
ask:
Jones
is it up on him? Has the jig ascended on Daniel
Yes.
The
Jones?
jig ascended on him when they drafted him 6th.
Bruh, like the sole reason why Daniel Jones with number 6 is because David Cutcliffe coached him in college, and somebody was like, he reminds me of Peyton Manning.
Gettleman.
Get
No,
him,
he reminded
get
him
him.
of Eli. That's what
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah,
Like,
Eli,
he's got like
yeah,
the same
Eli.
temperament as Eli Manning.
Yeah,
But he's not a Manning, so that
but he's
plays
terrible.
a role here.
Man, Gettleman was out there squinting. Like, if
The
you,
nigga
if
played
you look like this,
Didn't he play?
Uh,
Where did Daniel? Didn't he go to Duke?
He was a Duke. Yeah.
For football.
Hey,
You
no, hey,
drafted a nigga that
hey.
played at Duke top 10 in football, bro.
I'm not
It's not
drafting
something
those
you
niggas
do.
like it. No, I'm not drafting you. You playing football at Duke, bro. What you over here for, bro?
I
Hey,
went there
shout
because
out-
of cut
shout
short
out-
and academic. No, bro. No.
I was about to say shout out to my cousin who I think like last time I checked has like the lowest Madden rating, but he played football at Duke too. Like I realized I had to ask my mom and she was like, yeah, that's actually your cousin, but he went to Duke too. But yeah, he has the
Wait.
lowest Madden rating.
Like in history or just like last season?
Like just on the current like active
Oh.
roster. Shout out to Joe Giles Harris. Yeah.
Hey man, he went to Duke, bro. You see what they get you? No disrespect, Mr. Harris. But you don't go to Duke to play football, bro.
Nah,
Not if you have an NFL dream. Like if you want to go be an engineer or a doctor, and yeah, go play football at Duke.
Or you have dreams
Yeah.
of being a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant?
I mean, well, yeah. Oh shit! Hold on. My
for
bad.
there we go. Thank you.
My finger slipped. Yeah.
Yeah, Jehovah said, Blair, get into it and don't root for a team. This life is perfect after 20 years of Cowboys fandom.
Yeah, Joe went through it.
Oh yeah, if that's the case, you should just play fantasy football because then you just be rooting for everybody. You root for niggas who ain't on your team. You hate on niggas who you playing against. Like some weeks I gotta hate on Browns players. Like, hey, I hope we win, but I don't need this nigga to do shit.
One day, I'm gonna figure out how to record the contents of our PlayStation chat. We got it on Sundays because we got a friend named Steve who literally be in there yelling his heart out and cursing people about that bitch ass nigga tear his ACL. Like, goddamn,
hey, no lie.
I've been
Last
selling
time-
the ticket.
Last time Dalvin Cook tore his ACL, this nigga Steve was in the chat and literally like 2 plays before it happened, I was playing him and I had Dalvin Cook, of course, and he was fucking cooking. I never forget they playing the Lions. He go up the middle, step wrong, ACL gone. And this nigga Steve like, yes, that bitch ass nigga tore his ACL. You're not gonna make the playoffs. You're not going to the championship. I'm like, what?
Come on, man.
What?
Like, he be in there
every
wishing
Sunday.
the worst for people. The worst.
Cold blooded, man.
Like, that shit is fucking hilarious.
Fantasy bring out the worst in niggas.
And it's just niggas he hates now because of fantasy. Like, he hates Derek Carr. Like, if you bring up Derek Carr's name,
Hey, fuck Derek Carr.
it's another one.
That nigga went out there and got me a fucking like -2 one day. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah, because I remember that because I started Derek Carr like the same weekend. And I was like, what the hell is going on?
That nigga like threw a pick or fumbled, and then Marcus Mariota played the rest of the game. I ain't lose by much either.
Like if you would have had just a warm body, you would have won.
Fuck their
Hey, man,
farm.
Speaking of Mariota, I see that Desmond Ritter threw the game-winning touchdown for the Falcons. So either him or Mariota, I want them to know that Carolina right up the street.
Just
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie,
Get
Desmond-
bored.
Desmond Ritter actually was look good from the
He did.
few
He
plays
actually
I
he
seen.
looked
he looked pretty good.
I mean,
Out of
10
the
of
rookie
22
quarterback
for
stuff I've
103
seen, he
yards
looked
ain't
the
great,
best.
but
I mean,
The highlights
he's
was
32 years old, so I hope he looks good.
I mean, like
he's a seasoned veteran, yeah.
my main worry about him was going to be like the fact that he's 6'4" and got a lot of passes swatted at the line in the games that I saw, and that's not something you want out of a 6'4" nigga. Like that's Ti said 5'9" with the soul of a 6'4" nigga. He's 6'4" with the release of a 5'9" nigga. Like
Hey, speaking of T.I., that's just random. Hey, but did y'all see his son got beat up, bro?
Finally, I've been waiting.
I mean, good.
one that always
good
be
for
popping.
I've
shit
been
to people.
waiting, bro.
Yeah, some niggas who worked at Waffle House chased this nigga
See?
down and said they put hands and feet on this nigga.
That nigga was talking shit to Waffle House nigga.
No, that was the
Before.
first one of his earlier videos this year. He was talking shit at Waffle House. Like,
Yeah,
why
he-
would you do that?
Yeah,
Why?
they said they found that nigga. They mobbed on him, so they put hands and feet on him.
No, he should have known. Every Waffle after that first day, every Waffle House got a phone call. Every
Like, and
last
that's-
one of them was on
Waffle
alert.
House is like the last staff, like the last collective staff you want to make enemies with. Like them
Popeyes,
niggas-
Yeah.
Waffle
them
House,
niggas
Waffle House, and
shit.
Popeyes. Yeah,
like you can pop shit at niggas at McDonald's. You gonna get a mixed bag there. You pop shit at Wendy's niggas. You pop shit. I'm not popping shit at niggas at Waffle House, dog.
This nigga
I've
said,
been in that
Popeyes,
situation
bruh.
in Birmingham, Alabama, bro. 2 in the
Oh
morning.
no.
Nope.
Like the staff and the patrons might beat your ass for ruining a post club meal. Like,
Yes,
you might get it from all sides. I'm not
Mhm.
popping shit.
it can come from any direction. It's just an opportunity. The person ain't got nothing to do with it, and you gonna get snuck.
nigga walking in mad because they can't get their all-star platter because you over here talking shit. You might get your ass whooped by that nigga.
And bro, and then the proximity to the grill to the counter, like the
Too
things
much
niggas,
shit can
the
happen,
things
bro.
niggas can do in the Waffle House kitchen.
Like,
No, you get yoked up and just
like get your face
Like-
put on the puncher. Nigga, like, what are you doing?
Like they have the home field advantage. Like, why are you stepping into that environment?
And they
It's causing
have nothing
trouble.
to lose.
Nothing
Dog,
to-
dog, in some states, the government uses whether or not Waffle House can be open as a barometer for whether or not they should shut down. Like,
yeah.
like
Yep.
you do not want to fuck with people that work at Waffle. Them niggas got to be at work regardless, and they work long hours. I'm not fighting. Matter of fact, yeah, we got to rank. What's the establishment's work staff that you least want to fight? Like, it's Waffle House and then who?
Popeyes is
Waffle
up
House.
there. I don't know if they number 2, but Popeyes in the top 5.
Popeyes up there, churches up there.
Oh yeah, definitely churches.
Churches is up
Yeah.
there. What else?
Jehovah
Trying to
said there
think.
was a shootout at one of the Waffle Houses here in May.
Yeah, there you go.
And the thing is, that Waffle House could be in the hood. That Waffle House could be a truck stop in some rural
It
area.
don't matter. It don't matter where it's at.
You never know.
You don't know where it could be. It could have been in the suburbs. Someone at Waffle House always has a gun. Like, I guarantee, if we just simultaneously walked in every Waffle House in America right now, 86% of them would have someone currently with a gun on that.
Yep. And you
And that's
can't
probably
even
being low.
you can't go to a Waffle House and like hope that the one person that's about that life ain't there, because like every time I go to Waffle House, like they be off shift. They ain't even working and they at Waffle House. Just
They
chilling.
there. They chilling.
They did.
Like, this is their
Like,
spot.
they-
It's
Like-
like they either working at the moment or they coming out, they smoking out front, they coming from the back, like something. Like
All right. So I had a would you rather, but we gonna add this to. Would you rather live in Gotham City, the hood of Gotham City, for a year, or
Mhm.
fight an entire Waffle House staff once a year for the rest of your life?
yeah, Gotham ain't that bad, bro.
Yeah, oh man.
Gotham is
Like,
it's a walkable
do you want to
city.
take the
It's-
chances of running into Clayface?
Hey man, all I'm
On
gonna
your
say
way home?
is I'm going to Gotham because the criminals in Gotham aren't black. It's always the white people fucking shit up.
That's
So
true.
I ain't
That
on
is
that
true.
side of town, so I ain't got nothing to worry about.
But you know what?
they
Hold
be
on.
in the
Wait a
hood
minute.
doing
The only criminals televised are white. Batman might be putting hands on black folks and they not putting it on the
Nah,
Gotham
I mean-
News Network.
I mean, he might fuck me up for getting the eighth, but
I mean,
I just ain't gonna get an eighth no more. I'm
like,
just
no,
not gonna
you,
get the eighth.
not
man.
only that, you taking your chances of just the Joker randomly deciding to release some laughing gas through the vents of your apartment building randomly just because he felt like it.
I gotta fight the
But you know
Waffle House
you gonna
employees
get
by
fucked up.
myself.
But you know you're gonna get you gotta fight.
And that's where I'm at. Increased probability of crime versus certainty. Like, give me this one. Like,
it's like
because
you could go your whole life with nothing wild happening to you in Gotham, or you might end up inhaling some fucking scarecrow shit.
I mean, poison ivy
Fear
might
toxic.
poison me because I'm eating at a restaurant that don't recycle. I'll take my chances.
Oh no! She might go after you for burning plants.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take my chances, bro. Like, I'm
Over a Waffle
not
House staff
fighting a
easily.
Waffle House staff. And you said once a year?
Once a year for the rest of your life.
No.
For the rest of my
bro.
life. Yeah, I'm gonna
Waffle
kick it in
House
Gotham for
staff.
that 1 year, bro.
Waffle House staff be wearing shooting sleeves now. Just imagine how dedicated you have to be to the cause.
Hey,
to
nah,
put
that's
a
real.
Waffle House,
That's real.
A Waffle House shooting sleeve on.
Oh shit.
Fighting a line cook with a shooting sleeve on is insane. You
You
lose
in
in
there
that
like-
battle.
Yo,
Because
You
you,
asked for that.
because you know that nigga has a
do
do-rag on with the cape out. You know he does.
He about to drop fucking 40 on you.
And some black forces.
Yeah, I'm going to Gotham, bro.
Jehovah said, "I'm not gonna be 78 fighting people when I'm getting stumped out on TikTok." Yeah, no. I'm taking living in Gotham. I'm not fighting a Waffle House staff once.
Yeah, I feel you. Rent prices in Gotham off the chains too. So
You gotta have some good insurance, bro. Just imagine you getting ready to go
private
to work
insurance is wild in Gotham, but it'll balance out.
You imagine going to work at Bang, just picked your car up and tossed it at Batman. Like you just standing there with your bags. Like
You go.
It's a risk everywhere because like they got a good transit system, but Joker might take over the train stations. It's a bomb in
Shit
there.
might get held hostage, nigga. The League of Assassins might just show up and just decide that they just want to just take vengeance on Batman today, so they finna kidnap a random daycare. Now you gotta tell your wife that your kid they got kidnapped by Ra's al Ghul and them, and it ain't shit you can do. Baby, that's race. I can't.
and you know how pissed your wife would be because she'll cuss you. You the fucking reason we moved to Gotham in the first place. You got my fucking kids kidnapped because your bitch ass would have been cheap to move here.
I don't give a fuck who that nigga and his ninjas is. I'm going to get my damn baby. She finna die. Like,
It was nice knowing you.
like, what can you do? I can't wait to see the timeline's reaction to this one.
But all I'm saying is, like this man right here, like who's stopping this guy? Like this man has on Dickie cargos and hearts and steel toes non-slip shoes. Like,
I
who's
really
stopping
got a
that
shooting sleeve on.
Like, I think
No, this
I
is
think
incredible.
who would you rather fight? Like one of the Bat family or him?
I square it with Bruce. I
Right.
square it with Bruce, man.
guy? Everything in that you know in that utility belt can't top fighting in that Waffle House kitchen, but you don't have non-slip shoes on, but your opponent does. Like nothing can stop. Like there's no competition against that. Like there's no defeat in that.
Like, I mean, but to be fair, if it's a member of the Bat family, like, nigga, you might be fighting like Stephanie Brown or some shit.
Do I get to pick?
I might
But
be
see,
able to-
here's the thing: like
I'm
once
picking Alfred, man.
once you know they might catch me slipping or something, I get knocked out by one of the Bat family. I ain't got to worry about getting stomped out after that. Like they gonna
Yeah.
arrest me, put me somewhere, or they gonna walk off.
Unless it's Jason. Unless it's Jason.
Or Damien. I'm not fighting Jason or
Yeah.
Damien.
Like Jason might shoot you in the kneecaps and then like punch you a couple times for good. Damien might like cut your femoral artery or some shit because that nigga is just
not fighting them. And you fucked up for mentioning Stephanie Brown. That's cold.
I'll fight Alfred, bro. Let me get Alfred, bro.
Nigga, Alfred was a Royal Marine too. He might got smoked for that.
He old though.
Fee going after Batwoman, Oracle.
Hey, hey, whatever it takes to not, bro. A nigga with a shooting sleeve in Waffle House. There's no telling what he's gonna do, bro. This nigga.
Hold on, ain't no telling what this nigga is seen.
Yeah, it's the lengths he's willing to go through to win the fight. I'm not trying to go through that. I don't want to win the fight that bad, bro.
Hey, put that picture in group because we got to use that when we put the poll on the timeline.
I need to get somebody real good at Photoshop and just take the Waffle House employee and get the red lens from the Batman, and when he trying to analyze it, it's just question marks.
We're doing them DBZ scouters.
Yeah, the power level is too high.
9,000. Hey, nigga, hey, don't let Goku find out about that, nigga. Goku gonna be up at that man's job every day trying to train.
Hey, like the Predator when he's scanning like his prey and like in green letters, like you know the vitals come up, it's just gonna say real nigga in like green letters.
This nigga Goku will be up at Waffle House every day eating, and then like, come on,
ready to go.
Vegeta's no fun anymore.
Hey, your DBZ coming out for Fortnite, bro. You gonna jump on in there? Agent.
I've never played Fortnite, and I don't think I ever will.
It's your chance now. They're getting the anime stuff.
Suck at that game, bro.
I'm good, bro. I'm not playing games with anybody where like the dominant demographic on that motherfucker is niggas who have no responsibilities and a bunch of time on it.
Yeah, facts. Nah.
Because it's like, well, nigga, you come work 40 hours a week and then come
let's see how good you at is building these little buildings.
Like, nigga, you don't do shit all day. Nigga, you play this 20 hours a day. I hope you are good, nigga. The fuck?
See, fee lighting up right now. Batman coming smooth through your window.
Nigga just gonna punch through and grab my fucking chair and pull me against the wall.
Who's your supplier?
Where is the Joker?
Swear to me.
Like, nigga, I don't know none of these niggas, bro. Just move.
Jehovah said that man averages 16 beat downs a year with a Waffle House shooting sleeve. Speaking of averages, Game dropped a new album today. 30 tracks. And Hip Hop by the Numbers went through and counted. Bless you. How many
times he name dropped Dr. Dre?
How many times he name dropped? And he name dropped 364 times on a 30-track album, which equates out to 11.7 name drops per song.
Bruh,
for reference, Magic Johnson, the all-time assist leader in assists per game, averaged 11.2 assists per game over his like 13-year NBA career.
Okay, all right, man.
12 name drops.
How many times did he say Eminem in that Eminem diss track?
I think he said 23 over the whole course of the album.
I thought it was like 32. Maybe it was only 22.
I think it was 23.
Yeah, I have no desire to listen to a Game Eminem track in the year of our Lord 2022.
If M respond, I'll go back and listen to it. But otherwise, I'm good.
Even if M respond, I don't like. It sucks because Game has like, if Game wasn't such a goofy, he really would have a case for like one of the best discographies in like hip hop ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even love
his own way.
I don't even love the documentary like most people do. But I was listening to that when I was in the office at work today, and I'm like, dog, it was some. He ain't even rapping that good, but it was some fucking hits.
Yeah,
on that motherfucker
for sure.
Then you come with West Side Story, Hate It or Love It, Dream, like it's just mad shit on that motherfucker.
Hey, guess what he was doing on that motherfucker?
Name dropping
excessively. That's why I never like. The only album I really care for from the two, Doctor's Advocate and Jesus Piece is like the two that I'll go back and listen to like a bunch because he ain't name dropping as much as he did on the documentary.
Yeah, like the thing I like most about Jesus Piece is like he basically just morphed into whoever was featuring on the song.
Yeah, he was rapping like them.
Yeah,
he got a song with J. Cole. He's rapping like J. Cole on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he raps exactly like 2
Chainz.
2 Chainz and Rick Ross on Ali Booba. Yeah. Like it's crazy. Yeah.
Skateboard on the nigga track. Yeah. I mean, and what he did with the documentary 2 and 2.5 is like pretty damn amazing. Like,
yeah,
those are both solid albums. He dropped them shits within like a week of each other.
Yeah,
and they both got 18 plus records on them.
The Red album was decent.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like,
that's the one with the city on it.
I think that was LAX.
No, LAX has this. Yeah,
shit. LAX was decent
because he was fake Nas on LAX. Yeah,
he could, yeah. If like you said, if he wasn't such a goofy,
but another
he'd
thing
be brought up in more
him,
conversations.
Another thing about him is he is too long-winded to not be rapping about nothing. Like,
yeah.
Like LAX, I think is like 18 songs or 20 songs, and like the Red album is long, 1993 or 94, whatever that shit. That shit is like, bro, why do you have so much to say, bro?
And don't be saying nothing.
And then you don't be saying shit. There's no.
Nah,
reason.
Chuck, you was right. The city's on the Red album.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
LAX, I think game. That's the LAX, the black and white cover, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he would just condense his shit to like 12 songs max. Like,
dog, I want everyone to condense the album. I want everyone to
condense so much better.
12 songs max. I don't. Like, I'm not listening to a 18 or 20 song album in 2022. I'm not. I don't have the patience for it.
Because I fuck with my dog Currency, because Currency he puts out 30-minute albums. I can listen to that whole album while I'm going to work, bro.
Okay, yeah. If it's 30 minutes, I might listen to it, but I might get annoyed if you got a minute and a half song that's fire and then it's followed up by a 2-minute joint that's like, like nigga, you could. I need
to give Currency a listen, but like I feel like Currency has become like what One Piece is to anime, Currency is to hip hop. It's too many albums and mixtapes for me to catch up on.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know where to start, bro.
I just find a producer that I like hearing him with the most, like him and Alchemist, Harry Fraud. Like those are the main projects I listen to him for. Like him and JD is supposed to be dropping a project this year. Like the production sound crazy. I'll be looking for that, but I don't even keep up with all his. Like I have a playlist that's just randomized with all his stuff on it, and I'll hear songs. I'm like, damn, when this come out? Like I don't. This and I go look. It's an album from 2018 that I downloaded and never got around to listening to. Like, he dropped too fucking much.
Speaking of produce, like might be random producer rapper pairings. Manny Fresh and the Cool Kids are dropping an album.
I thought you were about to say something about Black Thought. And,
Ronnie said something about that earlier. I gotta listen to that.
The Cool Kids and Manny Fresh album. I'm definitely gonna peep that.
Yeah, this kind of we can end on this because it's kind of a little downer note. Rest in peace to Teddy Ray.
Oh yeah.
The young brother with All Def Digital. If you don't know who he is. He's the clip of
you know who he is.
He's 36. And damn, what you doing out here with all this ass?
I didn't know he passed.
They said it today. A lot of people, a lot of comedians was saying rest in peace to him. But I looked on his page, and when he saw the Manny Fresh Cool Kids joint, he was like, "Yeah, I got to go cop a '98 Benz." Because Manny Fresh and the Cool Kids, and I don't know what it's gonna sound like, but I feel like that album would be better enjoyed if you went to '98 Benz.
Yes.
98 Benz, linen pants with the Versace button up, 2 buttons open with the herringbone, and you win the game, bro.
With taco meat if you got chest hair, like you gotta have your taco meat.
Yeah, real player shit.
Yeah, but rest in peace to him, man. Really talented dude. That's a very sad thing. But we was talking about producer album pairings. I was like, oh shit. That's I thought about that one.
But y'all already went through the music y'all been listening to as of late.
Now we talked about what dropped. Which you been listening to?
I still got more Black Superheroes in rotation. West Side Boogie, Beyonce's album Renaissance. I'm spending that a lot. I play. Vince Staples, Ramona Park Broke My Heart.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly spinning that one. I gave that Steve Lacy Gemini Rights album a listen. It was pretty cool. I tried listening to his album before. It didn't really hit for me, but this one is pretty dope. And I think that's really it. A little bit of A Few Good Things, Saba. Like 2 tracks off that Kendrick Lamar album.
Midster Morale and the Midsteppers.
Yeah, drill music in Zion and spinning that. And that Joey Badass album, I gave it one listen. It was straight. I might go back to that one. I think we're gonna have a real good conversation about the end of the year albums this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say real quick because I wasn't on here last week. My first listen to the Joey Badass album, I was like, okay, like I like it. It's a good listen, but then I keep revisiting it, and it's like legit good. Like especially like the latter half of the album where he really gets into like the conversations that he had with Capital Steez before Capital Steez passed away. Yeah, it's a really good album, and Joey sneakily has some good projects. So yeah, it's going, like Chuck said, it's gonna be a really great conversation at the end of the year because a lot of quality has dropped this year.
No, every time I listen to that Joey Badass album, I've listened to the whole thing a couple times, but I always get stuck in Zip Codes because I love that.
Yeah, Zip Codes.
Like I run Zip Codes back like 4 times before I let anything else play. And because the joint after it is with Larry June, and that beat is fucking fire too.
That beat's so fire.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely run back to
that.
Beat's so fire. I'm apologize in advance for mentioning this person's name. I'm sorry, but did y'all listen to the Joey Badass and Chance the Rapper track that came out like a couple months ago?
Never. I didn't even know they dropped a track together.
Me neither.
They dropped the track and a music video for it, and it's actually dope. Like, I don't know what it's for or if it's gonna be on an album or anything like that, but it's easily the best thing I've heard from Chance and since whenever he won Garbage. Like what the album before, the 2 albums before that last one, whatever it was. It's actually pretty dope.
Which one, Coloring Book or Acid Rap?
Coloring Book was straight. So it was that the third mixtape or whatever.
Yeah, that was the third one.
Yeah,
I've been listening to India Shawn before we go deeper. I seen my cousin post about that. That's a dope. I'd never even heard of her, but my cousin has really good musical taste, and if he posts something, I typically check it out.
Yeah, let me.
I ain't familiar with India Shawn.
I wasn't either, but like I listened. Like she got joints with like there's an Anderson .Paak feature. Corey Henry, who's one of the best piano players in the world, he's listed as a feature artist on the second to last track, which lets you know the piano when it goes crazy. She even got a feature with Six Lack that's not terrible.
Yeah, Six Lack. India Shawn.
Yeah.
Her track with Six Lack is in a playlist that I play all the time. But I've heard that Anderson .Paak joint, but Not Too Deep is the one with Lack. And that's fire. Super fire.
That joint is crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Pablo Brown's debut album is self-titled. I was listening to that earlier. Xavier Omar dropped the EP like a month ago. Blur.
I got something for you, Cypho. You should have known I was gonna bring it up.
Hey,
listen to the Cypho EP, bro.
Hey, no. You know what's funny? I actually heard a joint of his. I got a homeboy who does music, and me and him will share a joint. I actually sent him a Cypho joint like at the start of the year. So I already heard his music. I just need to get to the EP. And then a random artist I just discovered today because I actually will listen to Apple Music's suggestions sometime. It's called To Another. The album's called Back to Us. They're an alternative group, but 10 song album, 34 minutes. But the first track I heard it, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. This is this joint hot. But that's and then of course, Ramona Park Broke My Heart. That's been in constant fucking rotation. Aaron Ray, Hello Poison, and more Black Superheroes. too.
Yeah, I
That's
gotta listen to Aaron Ray's new project for sure.
oh yeah, and Intersections by Matt Cain and Esther. That motherfucker. That it's an EP, but it's off Soul Election. They got a feature. They got a feature with Joyce Rice on it, and that motherfucker goes crazy.
Okay, I'm marking all of these now. And I don't know if y'all listened to singer Genevieve before.
Yep.
She
Yeah,
dropped
That baby powder joint.
Yes. She dropped a new track. Let me see what it's called.
I seen that on Apple Music earlier. I ain't click on it.
Love Quotes. Love Quotes. Yeah, it's fire.
Oh, Genevieve with a J, because
Yes. My bad.
Like, Jay, what you said the name of that group was?
To another.
Number
Spell
two.
out. Spell out too.
Spell it out.
TWO. It's called or are you talking about them or Hoblo Brown?
No, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, but Hoblo Brown is fire though. But to another, like it's like alternative music. It's not like R&B or nothing, but they got some pretty decent grooves and shit. I checked them out while I was working earlier, and I was like, oh, okay, this shit is fucking dope.
But yeah, album of the year show gonna be crazy because it's gonna be tough for me. Like, this is the first year in like 3 years where I'll actually have to sit down and like just chop some things off, because typically I'm like scraping for 10 good albums, but this is a year where I'm like, okay, like let me go revisit.
I think my list is at like 16 right now of just what I'm considering.
You got a Giveon on there, bro?
Come on.
Still I rise.
Come on.
But no,
Like-
like y'all think I'm joking, but the Bob's Burgers soundtrack is like, if I drop the album of the year like list today, like that Bob's Burger soundtrack might be on it.
Dog, Alex Isley dropped at the top of the year, and
Bro.
every time I go back to that month, like Boss got one of the best verses of the year on that joint. Like that shit fucking goes, and it's a bunch of shit. Like when I went back to Saba's album, I liked it more than I remembered initially listening to. And Vince just ain't fell out of rotation. Vince and Aaron are two albums that ain't fell out of rotation for me. Like since I heard them joints, I listened to them like almost daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Vince. I mean, it's no secret. I think Vince is solidified for me. Yeah.
Yeah. This feels like kind of that year when when Victory Lap dropped, when everyone just knew. Like it feels like one of them
It do
years.
feel like that.
Yeah, where it's just like something might, but I ain't heard.
That shit's special, bro. That joint's special, dog.
Like even motherfuckers who don't fuck with Vince, I've heard like enjoying the fuck out of this album. Like, yeah,
I think it was just a shock because, like,
I don't fuck with his previous projects like
the
that.
character he portrays, and then the way he was like, I'm like, oh shit. That was my first project I listened to from that nigga. And I was like, it made me want to go back and listen to his other shit.
See, I always listen to Vince. I was telling a friend of mine, like with Vince, I like the person. I didn't love the music. Because like I love his interviews. I love like the perspective he gives. Dude's funny as shit too. And like there's when he jumps on some features for some people, he do some cool appearances. He did like a Snow Allegra track that I enjoyed. But I never enjoyed the full projects when I listened to them. But I think Ron, you said something to me when I was driving somewhere. I think I was coming from New Orleans possibly. And I was like, let me just go ahead and run this real quick. Matter of fact, I was driving to New Orleans. I was like, yo, this shit's fire.
the last two projects have been like his most replayable for me. Like just listening to.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, my favorite song this year has been "Bad Idea" by Aaron Ray, but that's just because it's toxic, and y'all know I love some toxic.
Oh, you love some toxic. You gonna have that division in there?
No, hell no.
If I get caught cheating,
hell no.
They thought that shit was fire.
They thought they
the music video with the double time, so everybody in slow motion.
When I found out Maul was in the video, I was like, yeah, I'm not listening.
Bro, he is. I did not know that. I did not.
They had him. He's playing the ain't shit friend. When I seen that, because I follow them niggas on YouTube. When I seen that in my feed, they posted a picture. I said, I'm not listening. I'm not.
Nah.
Y'all niggas almost
that shit corny. Like
y'all niggas almost 40 talking about the ain't shit friend. I'm not listening to this.
I'm
not listening to this. Fee, what you been
Hopefully the
listening to?
album, whatever album they put out, is fire. Hopefully it's good.
Hopefully it never comes out. Yeah.
Or that. We getting K Tronada. K Tronada dropped a new track with Anderson .Paak that's fire as well. Twin Flames.
Mhm.
And it looked like we getting some more Beyonce albums before the year wrap too. So I think we in good shape. It's gonna be a fun conversation.
Fee, what you been listening to?
I'm not listening to nothing new. I think the newest thing I'm listening to is Deontay Hitchcock and that Vince Staples. Everything else been coming out, just been like blah. Well, I listen to that Little Dirt, but y'all don't. It's nothing that y'all niggas listen to.
Yeah, you gave up on that Aaron Ray, man.
I just don't be in the mood to hear it.
You specifically, Fee, need to listen to that West Side Boogie album. I think you'd actually like it a lot.
I keep hearing people say, I'll check it out. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow.
What's funny, we joked about this like when we were doing the show in the barbershop, and he was like, I only Boogie I'm listening to is a Boogie. But like
Yeah.
That's my guy.
But the actual like the first one, I think you would like the first West Side Boogie album more than you would like this one.
Yeah, everything's for
Possibly.
sale is
Possibly,
fucking phenomenal.
Because everything's for sale. He on some real like toxic shit, baby mama shit, breakups and shit, and he does it like real. It's over a lot of like soul inspired, like not soul sampled, but like real, like kind of like neo soul, alternative R&B type beats.
Yeah, he got a little ratchet bug on
I'll check it out.
on the current album because that LOL SMH.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the joint I was
Yeah,
referring to.
yeah.
Like, you would fuck with that
Yeah.
LOL SMH.
Yeah.
Like in the part 2 is dope too. I saw somebody talking about, can we agree Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is the best rap album? Of
No, we
2022?
cannot.
And that nigga Lee was like, it ain't even the best album from a nigga out of Compton.
No, that was me. I said,
Oh
that.
yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
I was finna jump on like, it ain't even the best album from a nigga out of the
In
LA
the West.
area.
Yeah,
Right.
out of LA, period, bro.
Like probably my favorite rapper of all time, but I gotta keep it a bug. That it's not the one. It's not it. And that's okay.
And like,
it's not
it's also it's crazy. The West Side Boogie album comes out, and it's the subject matter that it has too, because it's like
Right.
you know the Kendrick. Like I could seriously just point and be like, what Kendrick was trying to do, what Boogie did it, bro. Like
More black
here.
superheroes is on the cover. It's throughout the album. Like everything Kendrick was attempting to do
It's
West
right there.
Side did it 10 times better.
Yep.
I think Kendrick issue, he's another nigga that just has a lot of songs on the album. Like, bro,
He did give us 18 tracks, bro.
like why, bro? Like if you would have just knocked out about a good 7 of these, we having a
You
different
would have
conversation about that.
you might have had a little bit of a classic around there. You know, only one Baby Keem feature. You know, what I'm saying?
I don't think it's 11 good songs between both of them volumes. I'm sorry.
Nah, I think it's like 4 or 5. Something like
yeah,
that.
like
I
I'm
agree.
not going back to remembering which ones they are. Like I'm not listening through to find the ones that I liked.
I think the album is trash personally, but
Yeah. It's wild because the like I mean I'm just gonna keep it real. The only song I like on there for real, and the one I revisit, I have complex feelings about it because who is featured on it, and therefore I don't even have to say the title.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel you.
the young nigga from Florida.
Yeah.
That's like when I
Yeah.
heard Soulja Boy on that West Side Boogie. I was like, really?
hey, Soldier Boy held his own though.
No, he did.
Draco.
Like I don't even skip that joint when it come on. But when I'm listening to it and I realize it's Soulja Boy, like right before the verse is, I'm like, really? I just listened to a Soulja Boy verse. I'm always disappointed.
Hey,
2022.
he hit a nice little pocket though, man. He was flowing. Yeah.
hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I got to Montana, Soulja Boy I think he had a Gangsta Girls that came out, and this young nigga was playing that shit. And I heard I was like, bro, was that Soulja Boy? I ain't gonna lie, I went and downloaded it, bro. That motherfucker had some shit on there, bro. I was like, God damn, nigga, Soulja Boy talking some gangster shit on here.
We might have to have a conversation about Soulja Boy one day because boy, I can tell you I never thought I'd still be talking about Soulja Boy all these years later.
But here he is.
But here he is, bro.
Even if
You know what's
might
wild?
get
Like
beef.
when he came out, I swore he was like the worst rapper of all time, and that like hip hop was gonna like rebound from how trash he was. Like it was the bell curve of trashness, and it was good. Nope, we kept going
Nope,
down.
nope. We
Yeah,
kept going
Like
we
I
found a
thought,
new-
I thought
We found a
would,
new way.
it kept going.
Found a different route into the depths, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, we can rap. Are y'all niggas ever bringing back fucking on last week's episode? And are y'all ever launching y'all's podcast?
Well, you know, D is like her family
Oh yeah,
is
she's
like,
moving right now.
you know, black upper middle class family, you know, getting new opportunities and moving and shit. So we have to put that on hold. But yeah, you know what? I'll let our esteemed guests today, you know, plug what's on the way with the other podcast.
I can't quite plug it yet, but
I know, but
we-
just
we-
yeah.
we didn't put the title out there. But you know, for people that are interested in film, cinema, you know, the whole nine, we do have a podcast coming. We might have a date that it will be debuting. We might be there. We might,
And it
We
features
gotta
one of
get
the
some
most
things
diabolical haters of all time, and I'm not
of
talking
all
about
time. We got two of the most diabolical haters of all time on there, bro. Hey, this is about to be incredible.
Well, I mean, Lee is like when it cut like, but I mean like B Will.
He real deal.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. He's
He was hating on his own son, future hairline. Like he's next level.
Yeah, B Will is one of the greatest haters of all time. Like like he's certified.
Yeah.
It's like him,
Um,
Pontius Pilate, Mitch McConnell. Like B Will up there, man.
Hey, we might have to put that kid that got that Spider-Man fan movie shut down in the top 10.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was clutch.
Joe always said
Yeah.
B Will and Lee teaming up to become the Road Warriors on his podcast. And I haven't heard any episodes, but I feel like they're gonna be on opposite sides of their hate.
Yeah, their hate doesn't align
Yeah, it's like-
with the show so far.
like
It might happen at some point.
Yeah, it's like B Will hating on something that Lee probably loves, and then it's vice versa.
Yeah, exactly. But the dynamic is interesting, and I can't wait to see how it evolves over time too.
Mhm.
Because we've only done 5 episodes. I'm surprised every time, just about with the stuff that we talk about. But it's very enlightening. It's very interesting. I hope people tune in. It's a very good show.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, Chuck, your birthday just passed. Happy belated.
Thank you. Thank you.
His
very
birthday
much.
was on Monday. Happy belated.
Happy belated, bro.
Go subscribe to that man's Twitch channel.
Yeah, appreciate you sending old Baker Mayfield over for my birthday, man. We're gonna be all right.
Man, I'm mad I got
pack
work
them on
tomorrow,
up.
so I'm probably gonna miss the game.
Bro,
But we'll see how
they
it
both getting snaps with the mix of 1s and 2s, so I'm curious to see how it's gonna go.
I might actually tune in to see that.
It might be a shit show.
Just so I can follow the reactions live. Check out the kidswearcrowds.com, copy you a t-shirt or something. We're still averaging over 1,000 views a month. I don't know how. But the people
Just pass. Maybe I'll actually start like posting like current shit, and we'll get some like new views. So shout out to like the views from like the archive posts that we were getting. So yeah.
shout outs to Quora and Jay-Z, and people want to know if Jay-Z really lost 92 bricks. And if New Edition, and if half a New Edition got chlamydia from the same woman. It's
Nice.
basically
You
what
need,
drives
hey, people need answers, bro. Y'all giving them the answers out here.
which one is Smiles or South Star? Dumb shit like that. That's the shit. Ronnie writes a PhD level dissertation on Stupid Butterfly. Nobody gives a fuck. I ask if niggas know which one is Smiles and which one is South Star, and niggas like, yeah, we never knew. Even though they say it at the start of the song, and even I never caught it, but like still, like one of them says the other one's name, and it's like, yeah, you know me, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, they.
Okay.
Yo, funny, bruh. The first time that I seen the Step Brothers video, like Starlito and Don Tripp, they were doing this thing in the video where they were rapping the others' verses. So
Yeah.
that shit had me fucking confused because I'm like, man, I thought Starlito was All Star and All Star was dark skinned with braids, but
Yeah.
that's not his voice. It's a light skin man. That shit fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they such a fire combination. Yeah.
Yeah.
Underrated.
But yeah. Also, I got some stuff coming on my birthday. September 26th.
Dropping an album?
No.
Hey,
No, that's not. You close though. You close.
Because I mean, if you drop before Lee, we get to run up on him, put hands on that man.
I got to hit B Will up to see if he has done what I've asked of him. But yeah, I sent over some stems last weekend to Mr. B Will. So
Okay.
dropping my own toxic anthem on my birthday.
If I get caught cheating, he's about to be in his bag. You about to be dirty macking with the single mom's kids snacks.
Joe, relax.
If I get caught eating, you got the gummy bears and the Capri Suns.
Hey, this nigga Chuck tried to say, somebody posted a video talking about when your kids get in trouble for you eating the fruit snacks, and Chuck like, this how AJ be a single mother's house. No, I tell them when I'm eating the motherfucking snacks. Nigga, I ain't got no shame in my game. Did you eat all my baby fruit snacks? I did.
looking at the kid eating the snack.
Hey, by the way, Zach Wilson, they said he did tear his ACL.
Oh man,
bro, that's
Flacco
crazy.
season.
Ooh.
Flacco season.
Ooh.
Damn. Yeah, he might be on the Panthers sooner rather than later.
Hey, Matt Rule sent that man a text.
He might be an enterprise sooner rather than later.
He said, hey, Matt Rule sending that man a gift basket right now, bro. Get well, man.
This nigga Blair said that AJ about to drop his own version of Hey Lover. I will never be on LL levels of Dirty Mackin. There is a slight Dirty Mackin. I'll let motherfuckers hear it, but
Big Ellie.
Yeah, man. But anyways, man. Episode 100 coming up. Chuck, you joining us for that one?
When is that? Is that the next one?
Nah, this is 98. So 100.
We'll have to talk off. We'll talk.
Yeah,
off
we'll probably we'll talk offline and have a definitive date set. So
but I'm in there.
But yeah, check us out, kidsrockcrowns.com, twitch.tv/feedbaby. Check out the Hoververse. Check out Joe Hover shit, man. He drops
pretty good.
You can subscribe on his Twitter at Hoververse. All it requires is your email address. But yeah, we'll check y'all out next week. Till next time.
Peace.
Peace.